everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're all doing well as I always do. This is the preview of West Ham's third home game of the 21-22 Premier League season, with the visit of Man United at the London Stadium, 2 PM kickoff live on Sunday on Sky Sports in the Premier League. As always, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase some really nice retro gear, guys, as you can see from the icon that's up here, along with Admiral and Umbro, Claret and Blue, track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts, so go check those out. Any purchases made through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, I'll be sending directly on to Iron Supporting Food Banks, the charity within the Newham area that are supporting those in the Newham area that are reliant on food banks. So go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt, guys. The shirt will cost you between 5 and 15 quid, depending on what you're purchasing in comparison to the club shop. So go grab yourself a really nice shirt, save yourself a few quid, and you'll be going to help those that are less fortunate than you and I. So as we always do, guys, let's first of all turn to the referees for this fixture. The referee is Martin Atkinson. Oh well. His assistants are Lee Betts and Richard West. The fourth official is the referee from Saints away last weekend, David Coote. On VAR is Darren England, and his assistant is Dan Rabatham. So Atkinson, it was going to happen at some point. I didn't think Coote was all that bad, but he's just on clock duty anyway, so, or board duty I should say, so he's not really going to have much of an impact on it. And let's face it, guys, it could have been much worse as a referee, and we know who we're talking about. Now, the last 6 home games against Man United show 3 wins, 1 draw and 2 loss. The last one, we won 2-0 in September 19 with goals from Creswell and Yarmolenko, and of course the oldest one of that is the last game at the Bowling. Man United finished second last season from 74 points from 12 wins, with 12 wins from 19 away games, with an average of 2.26 points per game and a +9 goal difference in comparison to their 9 wins at home, picking up just 1.63 points per game and +10 goal difference. So still very, very good, and something we would obviously expect to happen at Man United. Last season away from home, they averaged 1.84 points per game. Sorry, goals per game, I should say. Conceded 0.84 goals per game. Match goals, an average of 2.66. 37% clean sheets, so just over 7 clean sheets away from home. They kept, it's just unbelievable. They failed to score 26% of their chances, which is basically 4.94 games, an average of 54% possession away from home, points per game of 13.68, shots taken per game, 12.11 fouls committed per game, and 11.84 fouls conceded per game. They won 5 penalties in the 19 away games and just conceded 1 away from home last season. Again, Man United stats. This is exactly what we come to expect with Man United. Away from home this season so far, they've won 1 and drawn 1, so unbeaten so far on the road, with an average of 2 points per game. Man United at the top of the table on goal difference with Chelsea and Liverpool, and after Monday night's result, Everton as well, after 4 games on 10 points. And you know, last season, it's no surprise that Bruno Fernandes was their top goal scorer with 18 goals and 12 assists overall, with Marcus Rashford just behind him on 11 goals and 9 assists, and then Cavani on 10 goals and 3 assists. Now, players, as we like to know, talk about players to look out for. Ronaldo, of course, you know, it's typical that he's back, just as Man United are really trying to do something. Some morons that I've seen out there of calling him our bogeyman, but that's not the case, as he's part of a well-oiled machine that has always been Man United in his previous stint, and also already, you know, he's only had 1 appearance so far, and he scored 2 goals at home against Newcastle on Saturday. So understandable, totally understandable. You know, obviously other players to keep an eye out for is Bruno Fernandes. As I said, he was his previous highest goal scorer. Former loanee from January, Jesse Lingard. Mason Greenwood, Luke Shaw. Again, as I said, for the Palace one, the list is Palace and Southampton videos. The list of who to keep an eye out for is practically endless when it comes to Man United. It genuinely is. They have so many options around the park. It's untrue. It really, really is. Their attack is fantastic. Their defence is fantastic. The midfield is just, for lack of a better way, putting it perfect now. And you know, it's very, very tricky. We'll be up against a 4-2-3-1 formation with attacks coming down our right, as most of their attacks last season and the start of this season have all been down the left-hand side. They were very strong at finishing scoring chances and creating chances with through balls, as we know. Good at creating long shot opportunities, counter-attacks and defending set pieces, but they can be put into the offside trap quite easily and are very weak at defending long shots and avoiding individual errors. Now we know this in relation to a lot of the problems is because with Man United, when they have these individual errors, it's from people like, for example, Mason Greenwood, who's still learning. You know, Luke Shaw is prevalent for it every now and again. Ronaldo can. You know, everybody makes errors at the best of times, but sometimes we need to be absolutely awake, a lot more awake than we were against the Saints. That's for sure. PremierInjuries.com shows long-term injuries to Marcus Rashford due to a shoulder injury, Diallo due to a thigh injury, Tellez, I think you pronounce that, due to an ankle injury. Cavani is currently being assessed due to a knock before the 4-1 victory over Newcastle. Jones is lacking match fitness, but both have a 25% chance of playing. Dean Henderson is a bit of an odd one, if I'm honest with you guys, because at the end of the day, he looks like he's down with the under-23s for some reason. Maybe he's coming back from a strain or something, I don't know. The details are coming out saying that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is saying that he's training very well, but he's down with the under-23s. Not sure what's going on there, but McTominay is also recovering from groin surgery, and there's a very good chance, about 50% chance, that he could be back for this game. Now, over the last 4 weeks over, at the time of this recording, 55.5% of you guys I've not subscribed, and that's 6,400 views of that percentage, which basically means over 3,500 people, well, 3,500 views are coming from people that aren't subscribed. So please do hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and when you get to know the new content is going up. We are at where are we? 1,900 and, well, whatever it is. Where are we? We've had a few more subscribers come in, so we're coming very close. I think we're 1,928 the last time I looked. So that's 72 still to go to get us to the 2,000. So hit the subscribe button. Now, just turning to the Southampton game, as we know, it was a relatively boring, uneventful first half. Misplaced passes throughout the entire game, to be honest with you. Second half picked up better, but unfortunately Antonio is out for this league game because he picked up 2 yellows against the Saints. Not really sure why he did that rugby tackle that got him his first one, but it's a sending off, so he should be available for the Man United away game in the League Cup coming on Wednesday at Old Trafford. So guys, this leads me on to doing the starting 11. Now, obviously, this is going out before the Europa League game at Dynamo Zagreb, so make sure if you haven't already done so that you're ready for the watch along. We'll be live at 5 to 6 tonight if you're watching us on YouTube. Tomorrow night if you're watching this on Patreon, 24 hours in advance of those on YouTube. So, do you know what? I know I said in the preview of the Dynamo Zagreb video that I just didn't know. I still don't know, to be honest with you. But I've thrown caution to the wind. I've given 3 home debuts to the following players. 3 changes from the weekend. Areola in goal. Soufal, Zuma, Ogbonna and Cresswell making up the back 4. Souček and Rice in the defensive midfield positions, with Bowen, Fornals and Benrahma in the attacking midfield positions, with a makeshift centre forward of Vlasic. So as always guys, thank you very, very much for watching. If you haven't already done so, please do like this video. Put your comments in the comments section below to let me know what you're thinking on this fixture. Do you agree that we should be having Vlasic in starting? Do you agree that we should be having Areola in goal? I know I haven't really said that, but I've just got a funny feeling Areola's going to be in it. He should hopefully be in it with the Europa League, and fingers crossed that he puts in a fantastic performance. and then it's back in. Then he's back in there for the Premier League against Man United. I do know a lot of people would say no, put Fabianski in this for this game, and I get it 100%. But Areola at the same point, he needs the weaning into the Premier League properly. I know he had it with Fulham last season, as we all talked about, but just for me this season, I think this would be the perfect time to make his home debut. I really do. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and as always, I will see you either tonight for the Dynamo Zagreb watch along, or I will see you after the game on Sunday when I will be doing my final thoughts. After the full-time final thoughts, I should say. So in the meantime, guys, enjoy the rest of your week. Hope we get a decent result in the Europa League. It'd be nice to try and get a win to keep us kicking on. And I'll see you very, very soon. All the best now. Take care.